Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may no longer be royally required to hire a nanny, but with their busy schedules, a nanny is a welcome help in their household. And as with every job, there are a strict set of rules that Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana's nanny has to follow while on the job. Number 1. Keeping things private. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have always maintained their privacy throughout their relationship, especially once they became parents. Their priority has always been raising their kids, Archie and Lilibet, to have as normal a life as possible. It started before Archie's birth, which Meghan and Harry kept private by not sharing when Meghan went into labor, or the name of her doctor, which is royal tradition. Even their birth announcement wasn't the usual royal easel announcement, and instead shared a simple Instagram post to share the news. Now, as non-working royals, privacy is still a priority for the Mountbatten-Windsor Markle household. And any nanny working with them will need to maintain the children's privacy, so no social media posting on the job. Number 2. Safety is priority. As with privacy, the safety of Archie and Lilibet is a top priority. Of course, their physical safety is important because no matter how official or unofficial, their father is still a widely recognized prince. As the nanny, ensuring the kids are always kept safe is pretty much the entire job description. And after the scary incident Meghan and Harry went through in 2019, where 4-month-old Archie's room caught on fire, luckily his nanny hadn't put him down for his nap and he was safe with her. So ensuring safety while traveling is also part of their priority list. These parents also care about digital safety. Prince Harry called for legislation for more protection for kids online. Meghan and Harry are both careful what they share and the types of content they include their kids in, and it's not a lot. They usually keep their children out of the digital space as much as possible, and it's easy to imagine that rule extends to their nanny too.
Yeah, it's been complicated.
Number 3. Titles or no titles. There has been a lot of conversation on the topic of Archie and Lilibet's titles, and whether King Charles would make them official. That would change some things for them when they're a little older, like attending royal functions with their parents, as they're still too young for most of them now. But when it comes to their nanny, titles aren't required. Royal nannies are required to address royal children formally, like Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. But in the case of Prince Harry and Meghan's kids, their nanny can just call them Archie and Lilibet, or whatever they want. They don't have to adhere to the same century-old traditions their cousins do. Number 4. No nanny uniforms. It is required that all nannies that work for senior members of the royal family are not only trained at the Elite Nanny Institute, Norland College, for 3 years, but once they graduate from nanny training and land the job, they also have to wear these beige uniforms, down to the white gloves and bowler hats, while with the children on official royal duty. Royal commentators have said Prince Harry is not a fan of the uniforms and has made it quite clear he has no intentions of making any nanny wear the usual getup and wants his children to be raised as normal as possible, without nannies that wear uniforms he describes as Mary Poppins. Number 5. Manners, manners, manners. For Meghan and Harry, their parenting is focused on raising people with manners and great character, just as Harry said at the opening ceremony of the 2022 Invictus Games.
That no matter what you want to be when you grow up, it's your character that matters most.
And Meghan reiterated that during their exclusive interview with The Cut. She said, "We always tell him, manners make the man." And of course, that translates to what their nanny has to reinforce with the kids too. You'll need to have manners to teach manners. You know what they say about kids copying everything they see and hear. Of course, Meghan and Harry would want their kids to be surrounded by people with good manners, especially their nannies. Number 6. Healthy eating. Meghan has always advocated for healthy, balanced eating and eating as organically as possible. She's even reportedly gotten Prince Harry on a health kick and making healthier food choices. Before she had her kids, Meghan's makeup artist and friend Daniel Martin told Gayle King Meghan would likely be the type of mom that feeds her kids clean and green and makes everything from scratch. Well, it turns out Meghan's the mom that sends her kid to school with fresh fruits to share with his classmates. That also means that whatever the nanny feeds them is likely homemade and nutritious, even if it's just a cheesy quesadilla, which is one of Archie's go-to after-school snacks. Number 7. Pet-friendly. The Mountbatten-Windsor Markle family loves their pets. Meghan already had her beagle Guy before she married Harry, and together they adopted their Labrador named Pula, and most recently rescued another beagle named Mamma Mia. And if that doesn't feel like a full house, there's also Archie's chicken coop in their backyard, with hens rescued from a factory farm. Their nanny must love pets to be around 3 dogs and a few hens that provide them with fresh eggs. It seems like the more the merrier is the theme in this household when it comes to rescuing pets.
Yeah, it's fun.
Number 8. Royal dress codes. Archie and Lilibet have been excused from certain royal rules, like having to attend private schools only, or being required to take etiquette classes once they're old enough to sit at a table. Archie and Lily also won't have to follow royal dress codes in their daily life, like their cousins Prince George and Louis and Princess Charlotte. You may notice royal boys only wear shorts in public until they're 8 years old, when they can wear pants, and girls are only seen in dresses until they get older too. But in Archie and Lilibet's case, they can wear whatever they want and won't have to consult a royal stylist beforehand. Maybe just a helping hand from mom, dad, and their nanny. Number 9. Eco-friendly household. Archie and Lilibet's parents are all for being eco-conscious. They even received an award from UK-based charity Population Matters for their pledge to help the environment by reducing their footprint and keeping their family small. When they were still living in the UK and decorating their first nursery, Meghan chose vegan, eco-friendly, non-toxic paint in a gender-neutral color. They even installed a $60,000 green energy unit that provided low-carbon heat at Frogmore Cottage. We are sure they've kept up their energy-saving practices in California, too, like Harry turning off as many lights as possible so as not to create more light pollution. Number 10. Lead with love. Those closest to Harry and Meghan have shared how loving they are as parents. Even one of Harry's longtime friends, soccer player David Beckham, shared how ready Harry was to shower his kids with love once he became a father. The soccer player told ET he was proud to see Harry being the father everyone wants to be. He said, "Every father wants to be loving to their children, and that's what I see with him." Since they're all about creating a loving environment for their kids, their nanny must join in fostering the love Harry and Meghan have instilled in their kids. Number 11. Grandma visits. Not only did Meghan's mom, Doria Ragland, spend some time with the couple in the UK when Archie was first born, but she also lived with them when they first moved to California. They built a bond, with Doria reading to Archie in the morning and helping Meghan make his organic meals. And since the family moved to their permanent home in Santa Barbara, and Doria's home is less than a 2-hour drive away in LA, a shorter distance than the 10-hour flight it used to be to Frogmore Cottage. So we're sure their nanny is well acquainted with Grandma Doria by now. Number 12. Travel schedule. Harry and Meghan still have a pretty busy travel schedule, traveling the world for various speaking engagements and appearances. This means their nanny must get pretty used to keeping up with their fast-paced lifestyle, while keeping the routine for their kids. And if Archie and Lilibet join their parents, their nanny needs to be prepared to go along with them, so mom and dad get their work done knowing their kids are taken care of. From privacy to relaxed dress codes, things are different for the nannies for these former working royals. Will these rules for their nannies become stricter or easier as Archie and Lilibet get older? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more on your favorite royals.